the most ridiculous lie you told as a kid that your parents still believe to this day? When I was 9 years old, I did something so catastrophically stupid it should have grounded me until I was 30. It was Thanksgiving, and my mother had spent 2 days preparing a massive honey-glazed turkey. It was the centerpiece of the year, the pride of her kitchen. While she was out picking up my grandmother from the train station, I was left home alone for exactly 20 minutes. I decided to sample a tiny piece of the skin. One piece turned into 5. Then, in a moment of pure clumsiness, I tried to slide the tray back, and the entire turkey hit the floor with a wet, heavy thud. Our golden retriever, Buster, didn't even hesitate. He was on that bird like a professional vacuum cleaner. By the time I realized what was happening, the turkey was a mangled mess of bones and floor hair. Panic is a powerful thing for a child. I knew Buster would get the blame, and my dad loved that dog more than he loved his own truck. If Buster was the culprit, he'd be banished to the backyard forever. So I did the only thing my panicked brain could conceive. I threw the remaining carcass out the back window into the deep bushes and wiped the grease off the floor with my own socks. When my parents walked in, they found me curled in a ball on the kitchen floor, shaking. I didn't just tell a lie, I crafted a cinematic masterpiece. I told them a giant, one-eyed wolf dog with a scarred ear had leaped through the open kitchen window, snatched the turkey right off the counter with supernatural speed, and vanished into the woods. Now, any sane parent would have noticed the grease on my shirt, or the fact that our kitchen windows have heavy screens. But my parents, they went into full-blown survival mode. My dad grabbed his old hunting gear. My mom called the police. They didn't just believe me, they became obsessed. The one-eyed wolf dog of Maple Street became a local legend. My dad spent every weekend for the next 3 years patrolling the backyard with a high-powered flashlight. He installed motion sensor floodlights that turned our backyard into a bright football stadium every time a squirrel moved. He even joined the neighborhood watch and eventually ran for town council on a platform of stray animal safety and predator control. The funniest and darkest part of this lie, my dad actually changed his entire career path because of it. He was an accountant, but he became so obsessed with protecting the community that he eventually applied for a job at the local animal control department. He has spent the last 15 years of his life looking for a mythical dog that I made up because I was hungry and clumsy. To this day, every Thanksgiving, my dad stands by the window staring into the dark woods. He'll turn to me and say, "He's still out there, son. I haven't seen him in a while, but a beast like that doesn't just disappear. I am 30 years old now. I have a house and a kid of my own." Last year, I sat across from my father at the dinner table. He looked older, his hair graying, still talking about the security upgrades he wanted to install for the wolf dog's potential return. I opened my mouth to finally tell him the truth, to tell him it was just me and a very happy golden retriever. But then I saw the look of pride in his eyes. He truly believes he's the guardian of the neighborhood. He thinks his life's work started with a brave stand against a forest monster. I couldn't do it. I just nodded, took a bite of turkey, and said, "You're right, Dad. We have to stay vigilant. He's a fast one." My parents still tell the story to every new neighbor. They think they narrowly escaped a predator attack. In reality, they just raised a kid who was really good at hiding grease stain.